Customer service. One of the fundamental parts about running an organization. Hey RLT staff, this training session is going to be about customer service and specifically at the front desks and what the expectations residence life has for you while you're working a shift or covering a duty night at the front desk. Customer service needs to be the focus of how you interact with the students. So a little bit about customer service. What is it? Customer service is any and all interactions that the customer has with our staff while conducting their daily business. Now, if you want to think about residents as a business and an organization, all interactions with staff have an impact and have an ability to influence how the student thinks of our organization and what sort of service they're getting. The second important point in a definition of customer service is being able to provide a level of service or a product in a way that's promised to the customers. We do a great job in our open houses and in our NSOs with your help to be able to relay what it is that living in Nipissing's residence life is about. And it's important that the message that we deliver and the message that the student receives isn't incongruent. It needs to be student focused, customer service oriented, and providing the student with the best experience they can at Nipissing. Lastly, customers like to be treated as individuals. It's taking into account that specific person, what their needs are, being able to treat them with personal attention and not just another number, and lastly with respect, and that goes a long way in shaping a customer's experience. And we've all had both positive and negative experiences, I'm sure, and in this exercise I'm going to ask you to relive some of those positive moments that you've had in dealing with a business and some not so great ones. So I think those will be maybe hard to recall, but perhaps good to share. So, who are our customers? Now, in the resident system, we both have internal and external customers. The internal, very familiar to you, are our students. They through their residence fees, they fund a large part of our organization, and it's important that we keep them in the forefront. But they're not our only customers. We have conference services that work from within these walls. We have guests and community partners, campus partners that come in to assist us with programming, and all of those deserve a level of customer service as much as the students. But a customer isn't just money in the cash register. They are our reason for being, and they deserve to be treated with respect. So what qualities do customers really appreciate when they do business with someone? I've got a list of a couple, perhaps we could brainstorm more, but really what they're looking for is a friendly interaction with someone on staff. And I can give you some tips on how to do that, but greeting someone, using their first name is always important. Being able to connect personally with a customer to be able to provide them with that service. They're also looking for accurate information. If someone's looking, how do I make an appointment with so-and-so? Can you tell me the process? Where do I find a piece of information about the school? It's important that we give them the most accurate information so that they're able to, one, carry on with how they're doing, and two, so that they're not left feeling that we're uninformed or lack the necessary information to serve them. Students and customers want things to be timely, and fast food has done a great job at this, and I even get a bit perturbed if I'm in a fast food joint and my food's taking longer than 2 minutes. But knowing, if someone comes to the desk, knowing what you're doing and being able to execute the daily tasks or the processes and procedures timely is important too. So that might mean brushing up on some skills if you've forgotten how things go. And lastly, honesty. People really value honesty in customer service, and if you can't provide them with information or you can't provide them with a solution to their problem, it's important that you be honest with them. And we'll talk a little bit further in August training about what happens when you can't, because it's important that someone does, and it doesn't need to be you. So I use the acronym GUEST when dealing with customer service. GUEST is 5 letters, very easy to remember, and it's something that you can all use and should use in any of your customer service experience. The G in GUEST stands for greet the customer. Hi, how may I help you? Hi, my name's Martin. What's your name? How can I help you? The second is you, and it's understanding the customer needs. So very often a customer will tell you what it is that they want. So it's important that you are able to listen and identify how it is that you're going to solve that problem, but not always. So it's important to be able to read body language. It's important to read non-communicative gestures that might suggest someone's looking for something else. So it's understanding what the customer needs and then explain how it is we can help. So they've identified that they have a customer need. Now it's up to us to say how we will fix it. The S in GUEST is suggesting additional items. We provide a whole host of items at the front desk, whether it's recreation, whether it's information, and it's important that as we have a customer within our reach, that we can start suggesting add-ons, add-on value. And that might be someone borrows a movie, and you might suggest to them, did you know we have board games for rent available too? Or they come down for a vacuum, hey, did you know we have mops? So it's about adding on or informing other people about other services or offerings that they might not know about. And lastly, it's important to thank the customer. So any interaction that happens at the front desk, greet, understand what they want, explain how you're going to help them, suggest an alternative, and finally thank them. And I mean, this is your home, so you might say, hey, I'll see you later, or hey, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate what you give to us. Now, at any time in these associations with the customers, there's two distinct times, or one distinct time is the moment of truth. The moment of truth is when a customer gets a chance to either have a bad experience or a good experience. And it's important as customer service representatives that we make those moments of truth always dip to the positive side. And so you'll, in your engagement with students, you'll be able to see, this is a chance that I get to go above and beyond. This is a chance that I get to go above and beyond. And it's important that we always do go above and beyond. So, I've got some tips for customer service, but I'm going to send them through as a PDF. Hopefully this has been a nice little bit of a primer to at least establish the customer orientation, who they are, why they're important to our business, and different modes of how we can connect with them throughout. So thank you for your attention. Look forward to hearing your stories, and we'll see you. The days are counting.